Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Temi and I share content along the lines of self-development. So excited to see that some new people have joined the family. It's nice to have a community of like-minded people who are after personal growth and are after leveling themselves up. Welcome to the family, you're in the right place. Without further ado, I'm going to be talking in this video about the power of maintaining your focus, why it's important to have a focus and maintain that focus in a very noisy and distractible world. Well, before we get into it, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and of course share this content with other people that you know will benefit from this video because they're leveling up with you as well. So let's build a community here, and I look forward to seeing you on the other side of the live series. Why is it important to maintain a focus? Now I'm going to actually talk about my own life and my own life stories. So for a long time, I would say probably like over 10 years ago, I was somebody who I didn't really have that much focus. And I can say this now because obviously I've grown since then, but if I be honest with you, I didn't have a focus in life. Like I didn't have the mindset of having a goal. I didn't have the mindset of being productive. I did not have the mindset of how to keep a focused mindset, how to kind of stay focused on a singular like activity, or how to kind of stay focused on objectives and your life goals. I was literally like somebody who was, like I said before in my intentionality video, if you haven't seen it, I'll put a link up at the top, but I was somebody who was literally like a feather in the wind. If somebody says go this way, I would be blown that way. If life is pushing me that way, I'll be pushed that way. So I didn't really have anything that would help me to kind of focus my attention on. When you don't have a focus, guess what will happen? Other people will basically pull you into their own plans. You know, if you don't have a plan, other people will find a plan for you. If you don't have a focus, other people will give you something to do. I find that with when I didn't have a focus, I ended up in other people's plans, which isn't necessarily a bad thing. Like I was very, social, but I didn't really know what I wanted out of life. I didn't really have a set objective. I didn't have a goal. I didn't have a plan. I was literally just existing. It was just around. And I think the problem with living that way is that when we have a set focus, when we have a set goal, and when we have a set objective, we tend to actually find more purpose, meaning, and most importantly, fulfillment and satisfaction within the life that we're actually living. I think a lot of the times when we think about depression or anxiety or just feeling kind of low in mood, sometimes it can actually come from not having a goal, not actually achieving, your own personal desires or dreams. And there's no way in life that you can achieve anything without the ability to maintain a focus. So it's one thing to actually be focused for one day, for a week, for a month. It's another thing to maintain your focus when distractions come, when your goals are going to take like a year or 2 years to achieve, when life is just lifing. You have to be able to maintain that focus. And one of the most powerful ways to maintain a focus is to write your goals down. For a long time, like I said before, I wasn't somebody that had this mindset. And I think one of the things that I'm really grateful to my dad for is actually introducing me to one of the most powerful, most important mentors that I've ever come across in my life is called Jim Rohn. So he is one of the people who literally changed my mindset. Like if you're thinking and you're looking at me like, why does she think this way? Why does Temi have this kind of mindset? It's literally because I was introduced to Jim Rohn, my personal mentor, at a pretty young age. I was in my early 20s when I came across Jim, and his content literally just changed my mind. And even up until now, in my early 30s, I still look back at his content. I still go back to listen to his content because his content is honestly exceptional. Like exceptional. Things like how you do anything is how you do everything. Work harder on yourself than you do on your job. These are things that he says, and like it's weird. I could be going about my day and some of his phrases literally just just step into my mind, just come into my mind, and as a Christian as well, the word of God is very important. So just like I have personal development mentors and people that I look up to and things like that, I also have the same kind of relationship with the Bible and with the word of God, because at the end of the day, my life is governed and being created and being guided by the word of God. But I think even with the word of God, you can also use people who have achieved what it is that you want to achieve. You can also use the stories and the skills and the knowledge from these mentors that are probably across the other side of the world. But this is the beauty of technology now, that you don't actually have to be in the same room, in the same country, around that person right there. Like, you can literally glean so much knowledge from these people who have a wealth of experience in not just creating money and businesses, but also in literally changing their own mindsets and being able to inspire and encourage a load of other people. So it's a win-win for me. The reason why being focused is so powerful is because the goals that you have today, the things that you want to achieve in your life, it's going to take serious focus. Like right now, we're living in such a noisy and distractible world that if you do not have a focus, if you can't maintain your focus, you are literally going to be distracted. And I know, because there's been times where I've written down my goals and several months later kind of drifted away from my goal. A focus helps you to stay in alignment with your goal. I think naturally we all get distracted. We have new things, we have things that we have to do, we've got responsibilities. And the problem is that when you don't have a focus, you end up drifting away from the original goal, from the original plan. Having a focus helps you to stay in alignment, to stay on track, and to stay, in that purpose of the goal that you set out. So maintaining your focus, what are the strategies, what are the practical ways? First of all, it's important to have your goals written down. Don't keep your goals in your head. Have them written down, whether it's in a notebook or in a journal. Have them written down so that you can go back to them every day. What I try to do as well is I try to work on about 2 or 3 goals at the same time. I'm different, I'm wired differently. I need to always be doing something towards my goals. Some people, they work best just working on one goal first, seeing that kind of be accomplished, and then moving on to another goal. So it's about working to your strengths and not to your weaknesses. Another way that I maintain my focus is I am intentional about the way that I live my life. So for example, if I know that engaging in a 14-week program is going to take me away from a goal that I've set, I know that engaging in a specific activity is going to take me away from the goal that I've set for myself, I will intentionally not engage in that, because I know that it's going to take me away from the objectives that I've set out for myself. So I think once you've set a goal, you have to be disciplined to maintain that goal by living an intentional life. Your life, or the goals that you set is going to dictate the way that you live your life. Not that you should live your life and then your life dictates whether you can achieve your goals or not. You actually have to design a life that helps you to achieve your goals, rather than like having life happen and then just trying to set goals in a noisy life, if that makes sense. I know that life is very, very difficult. Everyone has different circumstances, and this is why I work with people individually to actually look at their own individual lives and see how can we redesign their life to actually help them to move forward and achieve their objectives and achieve their dreams, and to move forward with the aims that they want to have. So this is a short fire video. I know that I've been talking for quite some time, but I've been trying to keep all of my videos at around the 10-minute mark. I could go on about how to maintain a focus, and focus is one of the foundational elements of achievement, of life, of anything. If you can't maintain your focus, if you can't keep your focus, there isn't much that you'll be able to do in life. So I might actually do another video on this. I'm just really excited. Like I always say on my videos, I'm so excited to be doing the live series. I'm so excited to have new people joining the family. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share the content, and I will see you right here on this channel again on the live series. Bye.